Get ready. Let me get on your level. Es que te digo, todo esto que estamos aprendiendo ahorita de Dios, tienes que pasar por todo eso. Te va a doler. Te va a doler. Te vas a pasar por hasta la parte donde pues, llegas a poder maldecir a Jesús, a Dios, va a decirle, hey, ¿qué me está pasando? ¿Por qué me estás haciendo todo esto? That thought of, I remember when they said that, they were like, forget God for a little bit. Like, what are you doing? And he said, no, don't. I didn't understand God at all. I didn't understand how he worked or what it meant. Because it was like, I don't know. But see, something in me, I felt it. I felt it when you say, and I had to stop you from saying something that, oh, no. Blasphemy. Listen, blasphemy. Yeah. You know? And think about that too, son. That now that you see me talking, and that I see you talking more about God, now think about this. How would I be saying, regardless of what I was going through, when your mom left and we ended up breaking up the family, and I was like in the wild, in the darkness, in the desert, in the belly of the beast, belly of the whale. Because I was doing things that I shouldn't be doing. You know, I was out here pretending to be somebody that in reality I wasn't. You know, just to get off of the path. But something in me gave that hope that yo no puedo maldecir a mi Dios. Yo no puedo andar, no como, not really like Job, your hope, ¿cómo se llama? Because Job got it good. Bro. He got it good. And that's what I'm telling you. I didn't go through that, bro. And I'm glad that I always was looking for the blessings that he actually gave me. You know, the blessing that, look, I'm in a house. That could have been an apartment. You were more like Thomas. What is Thomas? Because Thomas, well, he loses his wife or his fiance. She is murdered, and he's been with Jesus this entire time, following him. Yes. He's like, you can heal her, like change it. He's like, I can't. Sometimes that's what the Father wants. It's the Father's will, and I can't go against the Father's will. I'm sorry, but listen, don't leave me. And the way that I was looking at people, how we're losing people, it's very sad. Because you're not losing people because you don't love them. You're not losing people because you don't care for them. It's because they've been manipulated. They've been manipulated by the serpents. By the serpents. By the devil. And like I'm telling you, I could have fallen too. That's why they call it fallen angels. You know, because you were an angel. You were a little kid raising up to be an angel. Like I'm telling you, I know you probably were thinking about in God, heaven. I'm probably sure you were thinking about God because you were like, well, ya nos quitó, you don't have my mom anymore. Little in your conscience, look at where we at. Look at you, how you know, because that's how we project sometimes when we gotta say, like, you don't have God anymore. That, and I was still part of the world. Like, I was still, like, I was like, what are you gonna do? Because, I don't know, I see people, I was looking at people and I was saying, okay, they have God, but God's not gonna come and save them. Like, they gotta do it themselves, because, you know, I didn't think about it like that. And it's because I was thinking of the material world, of what they needed to do here, of their whole career and the grind and all that stuff, of working all the time. All the time. For what? So you got for riches? And during that time, I was thinking, I know you guys saw me depressed. You guys saw me my whole system. And even if I say it now, and I know your mom listens to the audios, I'm pretty sure she does. And she will still think, like, you need to get over it, you need to, and I'm like, I am over it. I'm just telling what it is that I felt going through that passage of being in the belly of the beast, all those thoughts that make you say, not me, but other people might say, fuck you, God. And you know how they say, it's like you're going like this, and then you go, and you just hear the shaking and everything in the path that you're going on. And because, but you gotta come. And because, listen to this, all the people that was around me, they were telling me to come party mejor. That's the only way you're gonna heal is come drink with us. Stay on this path. Stay on this path, bro. You're not having fun. That's why you're like that. That's why you're sad. That's why you're like that. Look at you, doing whatever you're doing, but you're not doing it with us. So you're sad. You're gonna die alone. You're gonna be alone. Nobody wants you. Because in reality, it's not that they wanted me. It's that I didn't want to be them. I didn't want to project that lifestyle. And sometimes I would, and I tried it, and I was like, this is not me. I'm not into nightclubs. I'm not into hoeing around. I'm not into thinking all these negative thoughts. It's not my persona. It's not me. So that was my struggle. And then when I hear you say, what is it that you said about God?
Well, forget God. I think I said fuck God, to be honest with you.
No, I think I don't think.
I said
I
forget
don't believe in
God.
God. I say you say something about.
No,
not,
I said forget God. Sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta be the one to go and do it, because God's not gonna come and save you. And then you said no, like that's not right.
Don't say that you don't believe my God, because He has shown me.
Yeah, it's like I rebuked it. I rebuked him.
Mm-hmm. I was like, and I even told you, because He has shown me that He's been here for me all this time.
Mm-hmm.
And just having you here, He has shown me, like I told you, the weather is that I'm gonna give you that and more.
Mm-hmm.
And many people think that God giving you more, like in this world, more money, oh, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, bro. It can be both ways. It could be a blessing,
Or
and
a
it could
curse.
be a curse.
Yeah.
Because you've seen all these people that they get all this money and they waste it all out, and they're never
And
happy.
do some stupid shit.
J-Lo, for example, I'm gonna mention, artists.
Yeah.
Artists that were taking their souls. They gave their soul away. You know, and some part of me, I was like, I can't give out my soul.
Mm-hmm.
Because the more sin I do, the deeper you go in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Your eyes won't see clarity. When it says clarity,
you won't see the light. You're just stuck in darkness.
In darkness. And what do you see? Party, and your eyes, they're looking. And you're like, I'm going in. Yeah, bro. That's how it was.
Yeah.
You know? And now that I was telling you, this house, it was a blessing for me. Look at me. And I opened the doors of my house for many people to heal, because I am an empath. I am that person that feels for other people. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I am that person that if your mom thinks I hate her, if your tia thinks that I hate, I don't hate nobody. I can't hate you.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I know what you do. I know the lies. I know evil when I see it.
Yeah. Somebody said yesterday, because I did my video and they put a little clip on TikTok, and they said, that no, the difference between narcissists is that they hide it, and now what they're doing here, they're just telling you straight up front. I'm like, yeah, but it's also that we recognize the serpents. You know, we recognize the serpents around people. You know, I even said that when we go into a room and you talk to somebody, sometimes you look at them and you feel a little coming up behind them. You're like, I see you. I'm good. I recognize it, but I'm good.
And now that I looked at the things, my own perspective, because all these people have created this blur of a vision of what reality is. Towards, why you keep sending your kids to school where they're not even your brother, he's 14, the first thing he said, like, they're not even teaching me anything about God. Bro, right there and then we know this world is gonna come to an end. And when I mean this world is coming, this civilization, this era, you know, like it says the story is being written. The story has been written. You were just woke up and you were here, and you put that on. Look at the way that God has starts teaching me things, teaching you more things, and boom, and then I'm like, oh my God, yo, and I was just thinking about that. And now you're showing it to me, and there's my answer.
Those Psalms.
And you know what I mean? And I don't know, but I'm glad that you recognize that about God. And I don't think it was me, mijo. It was also you, in a way that you're saying, well, I cannot say that there is no God. There's gotta be a God. There's gotta be Jesus Christ that I've been following. I've been trying to follow God since baby, you know, because my mom took me to church. I did my doctrina, you know, but something in me, I couldn't go to the Catholic church because, bro, I saw evilness in that church. Why would I go to that church if I see every day somebody's raping somebody, somebody's lying, they say right there like, no, you're not that person. You're not holy at all. You know, in many areas. So when I went through this, I saw my own family, your family, my friends, their friends, you know, and I, as much as I wanted to hang with them, I just knew that I wasn't part of it. I'm not gonna stick around, and that's when you start seeing the chosen ones, or the, and you gotta believe that you are a chosen one, because otherwise, why would you not want to do things like
or the Knights of the Zodiac. It's cool that people start or little by little people start recognizing that from us, and we're not even asking for it, but they just bring it up, and we're like, "What? You said that too?" I think you guys were chosen. What?
Yeah, it's like we have the third person that actually this has spoken to you, has speak to me, and they say, I like the way, I like the way you guys talk, and the way they tell you, how old are you? You're 22. You should be talking, and I'm like, listen, son, if there's something I wanted to teach you that I was never taught, is the word of God, for a change. Because everybody reads it, but nobody knows how to explain it.
Nobody understands it.
Nobody understands it, and if they do, for their own convenience. And as whether we like it or not, it's not about your convenience. It is what it is.
The truth.
And when here comes the part of the narcissistic people, they know the word, they just don't want to follow it. Because they know that you shouldn't be lying. You're lying. Because they know that you shouldn't be manipulating towards your feelings if they do it. They know that betrayal is betrayal without, yo no sabía, like I didn't know, and then this, bro. You know, there was a word that one lady said, but there is a God. Well, there is a God. You know, and as much as I could tell you, the rebirth of yourself, and you know it. Because the rebirth of yourself is leaving behind what was hurting you, what was damaging you. And that's the part of being forgiveness. In reality, who am I going to have to forgive? That's between them and God. You know, I don't have that power. I can forgive myself for letting people treat me like they treat me, people ignoring me, people screaming at me, people telling me, you're not a man, you're not a good dad, you're not this. Like, bro, who is you? Because my God has shown me that I know we're going to sin all the time. I know we're going to be thinking, especially nowadays, you go out in the street, bro, and it's like 100 sins.
No, bro, not even. You just look like this, and it's right there in front of you.
Yeah, and then we got these people. Kamala Harris, bro. If you cannot understand how evil that is, bringing what God is saying in the Bible, don't bring this to the table, pretty much.
We don't need that. Not here.
No, haven't you heard how he burned the city?
Which one?
Gomorrah.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, and the fact that he tells the family, you need to get out
and don't look back.
And don't look back. Who looks back?
His wife.
The wife. What happens to the wife? She loses her soul.
Yeah, she turns into ash.
Into
or stone.
No, into wax. No.
I don't know.
Or salt. I think it's.
Is it salt? One of them.
I think it's salt or something. And think about it. She looked back. And in a relationship, in a marriage, you cannot look back. You can look forward into the present and forward. How are we gonna fix this, honey? What is it? You know how they say in the relationship, communication is key? Well, why don't we try to communicate in reality?
The word.
The word. Okay, see? What's the word of the meaning of the words? You know, many words. But you don't love me. What do you mean I don't love you? Because I don't give you this? Because I don't let you be that? Because I don't let you drink? I don't let you party? Same thing with God. What? You God is gonna say, so you're saying I don't love you? Because it's not me telling you go get drunk. It's not me telling you get high and in other drugs, get intoxicated, go on life. He's not telling you. He already told you if you keep doing that, you're gonna lose your soul and you're gonna feel terrible about it. Because in reality, you're my son, and my son is love. My son is the image of me. So all this human development that the government study on us, in reality, is the devil making you sin the temptations that you show me right now. That God is right there, hungry, that He's tired, and here comes the devil. Hey, look, titties,
The snake.
warm, and there you go, and fall for it. You know how many times I have heard people, you should get another girl. You should get, like, you guys really think that another a woman is gonna make me happy if I cannot be happy by myself? Once I learn to be happy by myself, I can see clearly what I can offer to that woman that I believe she's in the walk in the path of God. Because out of 100 right here, I cannot choose one right now, son. And out of 100 men, also, a woman cannot choose one because men are lost.
Yeah.
You tell me in your age of 22, your friends, how many of your friends do you really think they're lost? As mad as good as they want to play it out to you. We went to a rave. We went to this. We went to that. You know? Yeah, I know. Because you know that because you went through that. When I say, what do you do when you were at your mom's house? What happened? Did you ever talk to your mom? Did you ever have a conversation with your mom? And listen to this. This is very important because a lot of men that have a mom, they don't speak to their mom in reality. They're not family. You choose the son and that's the mother. You choose the son and that's the father. You choose the daughter and
nurtures you. She takes care of you. But when you're searching for wisdom, you gotta go to the Father.
I believe when you're searching for wisdom, your mom and father need to look for it so they can teach it to you.
Right.
You know, and the moms, woman, they're supposed to be wise. Both of them.
Mother
Earth. You know, and the government has changed this thing. There's no more mothers. There is only single ladies. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. You know,
and baby mamas.
Baby mama, baby daddy, projecting all this hate in the music. That's why now I understand why the Christians at some point were like, no debes estar escuchando esa música, es el diablo. It is from the devil. But they just didn't know how to tell you, look, listen, look at the lyrics, look at the words, the meaning of the words. The God says, be careful what you speak of.
Yeah. And what you listen to, what you see.
Be careful what you listen to, be careful what you see, be careful what you breathe. You know, all this time at the high schools, I'm telling you, we're breathing that is not natural air. It's manufactured AC.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine sitting in a cubicle under fluorescent lights for 8 hours in a cold ass room, and then all of a sudden you go into the hot ass air, going for lunch.
Your brother has told me, he's 14, like, Dad, I just come home and I'm drained. They're sucking your soul out. What do you mean by they're sucking? We just saw the movie Trolls. And in the little troll, they put him in the bottle, in a little case called like perfume, right? Look at that. He can't go nowhere. How do you feel being stuck in the house if you can't go nowhere? Okay? Because you have so much talent. And if you somebody knows that you have talent, they will gonna suck it up from you. And this is what all these companies.
Your soul is strong.
All these companies are doing to this young generation. They're sucking up their soul because they gotta wake up in the morning, go to work, and where's his talent?
Where's him?
Where's him? Where's you? Where's your soul? What is it that your soul like to do? You know what? I like to draw. I like to do paintings. I don't have that time. They even tell you, I don't have the time.
Oh, I really love to do it. I really love to do it. So why don't you do it? I'm busy. I'm always there. I don't get it. No, if you really love to do it, you would find the time to do it. Just for at least 10 minutes. Like I was talking to my friend Ergen in the podcast, and I was telling him how he used to produce beats. And I was like, well, why don't you do it anymore? He's like, I don't have the time.
And I'll be honest
You'll
with
find
you.
time.
During this process of my persona, my restoration, that I know I told you this year that was like I'm gonna do a 360 change. I'm gonna change a lot, mijo. But it was my mind was like I've been saying that for years. The first person that you shouldn't lie to is yourself. And that's where we at. Everybody's lying to themselves. Till this point. What do you mean you don't miss your baby daddy? And you're over here crying about it. What do you mean you don't love your baby mama? And you're over here crying. Lies of this world telling you shouldn't miss her. You shouldn't miss him. That's it. He betrayed you, bro. Everybody's betraying more and more and more and more. When in a relationship, nobody's perfect. That's why God said, woman and wife. And if you don't follow the word of God, you're gonna fuck up. You're gonna mess up because you don't have the word, and the word is love.
Because you understand it.
Yeah, you can understand it.
Right.
But no matter how many times I'm gonna explain to you, listen, I know I fucked up. I love you. You know, and God says, I know you do. He does. But out here in this world, they take it like, oh no, he cheated on me, bro. You go again with another one, they're gonna cheat on you, and they go because they lost that respect. Imagine this. If I didn't respect your mom, that is your mom, how am I gonna respect any other woman after that? You know? And I told you too, mijo, the first women you gotta love is your mom and your sisters. If you cannot love them, you don't deserve a wife because it's a woman. And I'm glad that, look at you, I see you and your sister, like you know, beautiful. Thank you, my Lord. Don't think this is happening because of you guys. No, I put my seed and pray to the Lord, bring him to me, bring us to you. You know, in this year, Christmas past, we had one of the toughest year, 2023. Money wise, court, family members, losing everybody around us. This year I lost everyone around me. Like, I don't want to hear about them. You guys are evil. And you guys don't see it, and it's not me to tell you to see it. I just don't want to be part of your evilness towards me because now you're hating me. When are you gonna stop learning not to hate, to forgive,
to love,
to understand? Like, I don't hate nobody, but at this point, I want to tell you what you're doing wrong because all these narcissistic people, nobody's telling them anything. Nobody's telling Kamala Harris, like, shut the fuck. Shut the fuck. Biden, shut the fuck. Like, bro, we're actually letting this happen because everybody's so concerned on what they're gonna do this weekend to get fucked up in drinking and partying. And at the end of the day, they don't even party, bro.
They just get fucked up.
They just get fucked up. Now,
I'm not even talking about like alcohol. It's like, no, you fuck yourself up. You beat yourself. You destroy yourself. Something in yourself gets destroyed.
It is your soul.
It's your soul. That's what you're fucking up.
And I noticed that. That's why I have this is what I love. You know, people see me taking pictures, videos, whatever, and like, Ariel Davis, he's always in that shit. I've been doing that all my life with you guys since you were born, recording you, videotaping you. It was my joy. It was me, you know? And during that time, I was looking at myself that I was going up, down, but never actually looking for the word of God. It was, the Bible says, don't think of yourself.
But you always recognize God was with you, though. You just didn't know Him. But you knew He was around you.
Yeah, always.
Your aura was strong.
Always. If otherwise, I could have fallen angel. I seen a lot. Everybody's hurt. Everybody's drinking here. I talk to the girls, to my friends, and I'm a Gemini. Think about that. It is art. We have an art of communication. We do. You know, and I can hear them talk, and I'm just like, oh my God, poor girl. She needs loving. She didn't have a dad, and the ones that did, they still don't have a dad. The dad is a drunk. That dad goes and works in a factory. He comes home. He's just waiting for the weekend to fucking drink with the friends, and this, we're talking about generations that follow. I'm glad you don't see me drink, you know. And now if you see me, you know, like, oh, my dad is having a beer.
Yeah.
Not like, otra vez? You're going to the nightclub again?
You're drinking again?
You have another girlfriend, Pop? Well, shit. My mom was right about you. Like, you can't chill. And it works both ways. You gotta chill, Mom. You gotta chill, sister. Because you're going deeper in the hole. And because I'm telling you, you need to chill. I'm a mean monster, evil guy. You know? But at the same time, God had told me, you need to chill. Ya, cálmate. You know? And it was this year after that, 2023, that it literally kind of took me to where I had to be, the bottom, to come up and say, here's my life, God. You do with it. Because I cannot. I surrender. And bro, my healing process is being, but and think about this. I put the seed long time because it started in my garage with a boxing bag. All fucking skinny, no power, and I was like, I'm losing my soul. I'm losing my life. I'm doing a lot and not going nowhere. Now I don't want to do nothing but to listen to God. I want to sit and just talk to me. Talk to me, because this is what I need. This is what we need. This is what everybody needs.
So they can see what's actually going on.
And
understand what's going on.
How can you believe everybody's twerking now? You go to a party, bro, and
yeah.
Little kids. You go to the graduation parties, and these moms, bro, almost naked at the prom. All these tias with their leggings. When did leggings became something like for every day to wear? Or fitness clothes every day to wear. Wherever you go, you're wearing the tight ass thing where
she's always ready to run, you know? Always ready for a lift.
You know, that's those kind of things. And nobody's willing to speak it out because of what? Because all of a sudden the society accepted it. I think the society was just afraid to say anything because then everybody gets offended. Like right now, Kamala Harris goes, I think the boxer, she's right. Like, bro, her comment doesn't make sense at all. You're telling me that you support women?
Yeah, but you're supporting a man beating a woman.
Yes.
And getting paid to do it.
It doesn't make sense. This is a narcissistic country. It has become a bunch of lies, a bunch of manipulators, a bunch of people that are willing to get this city burned than rather be saved by God, by the word of God. That easy. That easy. Just follow my word, says God, and you will be saved. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not afraid, mijo. I'm not afraid that I don't have the rent money today. I'm not afraid I can't pay it. They're gonna go through the process of kicking me out maybe, but I'm good. I feel myself that the money will come, and if God wants me to stay here, He always shows it up. I get another job. I one of my friends calls me to do something, and if doesn't, then I gotta move on. We gotta move on. But how you feel moving on? I feel a lot better than how I was without God, because I know that if God says you need to, He will guide me where I gotta be. Como Noah, who was the guy that was eaten by the whale?
Jonah.
You know, He will take him where he needs to be.
Yeah. Just stay right there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you need to look around you.
And I'm glad, bro. Like, I'm not saying that I'm happy that my sister left. I wish she would have never left, but at some point, I need to let you go because you're hurting me with all these mentalities of you. Like, are you possessed? Are you not seeing what I see? And if I'm the bad guy, then let me be the bad guy because, bro, you're not listening to God. You're out here partying. You're out here drinking. You're out here. Can you see that that's evil? Don't tell me it's not evil. You know? Don't tell me the society is not telling you to be evil.
Especially right now. Especially right now when they're saying, hey, look, accept evil and applaud it.
Like, they don't see the big picture, but look, you're here with me. What if you would have been over there with your fucking hair all fucking tangled up? You know? all fruity, because I pray to God, protect my son, protect my sister, because they're for you. You gave me this blessing. You keep my blessing safe, because that's the only part that you can. And what I gotta do, pray to my God. Keep my child safe. When I heard about your little brother, 14-year-old brother, going through things, I was like, I'm not gonna worry about anything. People say, people talk, people. Who is that people?
Mm-hmm.
I have with him. You know, and that's what we've been doing in this country. I think at some point we were worrying too much about it. Like, I was mad, bro. I'm still a little bit mad. Still trying to ask God, calm my nerves, calm my evilness, because sometimes evil is good. Evil is gonna come out and say no. I don't care about your feelings. How about my feelings? Because I know that you're lying to me. And it's not even evil. It's just being you saying, I rebuke you, evil. You know? And people will get offended. People will cry about it. People might say, He knows. He knows. He knows my heart. He knows your heart. He knows your soul. You know? In the meantime, you're going to be lost.
Yeah. He gave us a lot of patience, a lot of wisdom. Gorda, chill out.
Déjame le hablo.